Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast. Can you reach that?
Can you reach that?
What you got for me today, man?
So
What you got for me?
we had a conversation about words before that sound alike but mean different things.
This is probably the third episode, I think, that we've done this.
Hey, I mean, there's a lot of words.
There is a lot of words.
The English language is a funny thing.
Ha-ha.
So, and it's a collection of words here, but
So you're gonna give me some more that sound the same, mean different, or mean the same, sound different?
both.
Or both?
A little of both.
We're gonna get cross-eyed here.
A little of both, yeah. Because we
All
so we have butt and we have booty.
Okay.
Two different ways of saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have dial and we have call. But when you put them together,
I see where this is going.
a butt dial versus a booty call sound the same, but mean two different things. Vastly different things.
Yeah.
Because I've never intentionally butt dialed a girl at 2 a.m.
Or have you?
No, that was a booty call.
Even if it was a butt dial, it was also a booty call.
And I've never
It became one and the same.
accidentally
Booty called the homie?
booty called a homie at 10 a.m. either. So
I should hope not. Yeah. The thing about these is there's they're called contronyms.
Contronym.
They're actually called contronyms, and
Do they have a contronym code?
they're also referred to as Janus words.
Okay.
Putting the J there. I'm emphasizing the Janus words.
Do, 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 do.
And although the more you know. The thing is that we've been coming up with the humorous ones.
Yeah.
And the ones that are kind of ironic and things like that. But things like words like sanction, because you can sanction a permit,
Right.
but you can also penalize. It can mean to penalize. You can be sanctioned.
Yeah.
Bolt can mean like the bolt, a physical object, or it can mean to bolt, like to flee.
Or a bolt of lightning.
Bolt of lightning.
That's another one. Yeah.
Dust, because you can dust something to clean it.
Ooh, the
or
action.
you can dust it.
The verb and the noun.
Yeah, or you can dust it with gold dust.
Then there's one
So
and one.
1 and 1.
The number one, and then
You've won
you've won something.
But the difference between those is they're spelled differently. The other
They
three
are spelled differently.
are all spelled the same.
They are spelled differently.
So, and the ones that are spelled the same are technically the Janus words and the
Okay.
contronyms.
Got it.
And again, doom, 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 the more
you know. So what is it if they sound the same but they're spelled different? That's a different
one.
Okay.
I don't.
Because like 2, 2, and 2.
I'm not an English teacher or nothing. It's just
Because like 2, 2, and 2.
I googled the other one.
Oh, well, Google. I mean, that's you're dating yourself right now using Google. You got to use AI, man. You got to use Gronk or ChatGPT or Gemini.
You realize that Gemini, I was about to say Gemini is attached to Google, so it gives you the AI results.
I know.
So who's dating themselves now?
You went to google.com.
So take that, dater.
You damn Gen Xers.
Can you reach that? You see that? Let's talk about it. Read that. Believe that. Let the people know that we see that and what they want to know. Can you reach that? Can you reach that?
And now your host, Tango and Coop.
Can you reach that?
Can you reach that?
So I've been going down a lot of rabbit holes lately, one of which being Spotify.
Spotify rabbit hole?
Rabbit hole.
Finding new music and finding...
Not even. Just interested in seeing like who the top artists are on Spotify.
Oh, you're going analytics.
Analytically, I went down a Spotify rabbit hole.
Hole.
So I just found out that
Smart rabbit.
Kanye West, a very intellectual rabbit, very nerdy rabbit. I just found out Kanye West became the 5th rapper on Spotify to have 10 songs with over 1 billion streams each.
It's a lot of streams.
That's a whole lot of streams.
He probably made about $300 or $400 off of that.
Right? If he made that.
Damn streaming payments.
Just out of curiosity, do you think you can name one of the songs that might have over 1 billion streams? Well, not might. That does have over 1 billion streams, but do you think you can name one of the songs?
I feel like Gold Digger.
You are correct.
I feel like Diamonds.
Diamonds is not on there, but Gold Digger is on there. So he did I Wonder, Power.
Power Out, yeah, that's another one.
Bound to.
Jesus Walks.
Not Jesus Walk.
Interesting.
4 or 5 seconds.
Okay.
Father Stretch My Hands Part 1.
Okay.
A lot of these I can see, and then some of them I'm like, oh, that's a, you know.
Yeah.
Gold Digger's on there. Flashing Lights is on there.
Flashing Lights, I was going to say. Flashing.
Stronger
Makes sense.
is a good one.
Lots of movie placements for that one.
Yeah. N-Words in Paris, because I don't say N-words.
Ninjas?
Heartless.
Yeah, I can see Heartless.
Yeah.
So it's all the Daft Punk samples.
Basically, yeah. But I'm surprised, you know, like All Falls Down wasn't on there. Like I thought that would have been.
Yeah, I thought All Falls Down. I thought Diamonds.
Diamonds is another hot one. That could have been on there.
So yeah, there's.
But yeah, those are songs of his that got 1 billion streams.
Interesting.
And so there's 5 rappers that are on the list. He's one.
5 rappers on this list.
I didn't go through all the genres, but as far as rappers go, there's 5 that have 10 songs with 1 billion streams each for those 10 songs. Kanye's one. I feel like this is a no-brainer.
Eminem's got to be on there.
Eminem is on there.
I'm going to say Drake.
Drake is on there.
Jay?
No Jay.
No Jay.
But if you're thinking of Drake, you're thinking
like
of
Kendrick.
Kendrick is on there.
I feel like Kendrick's going to be
and
there.
then one more I think is
Let me try to guess.
I don't know if you'll guess it. Well, okay, I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's not from our generation.
Travis Scott?
No. In that era, though.
Future?
No. Somebody who's no longer with us.
Oh.
Yeah. It is X.
Okay.
XXXTentacion.
There you go.
I forgot to roll my R's in that one.
Got you. Okay.
But yeah, Drake, X, M, Kendrick, and Kanye, all artists have 10 songs with over 1 billion streams each. So that's a lot of
that is a lot
streaming. That's a lot of songs from those artists. Like
they're making hundreds of dollars off those streams.
Right.
Hundreds.
That's
of
not
dollars.
fair. That's corporate greed, if you ask me.
And then of course they're paying taxes on those hundreds of dollars, so they're making tens of dollars.
Like all this money Spotify's making, you can't break the artist off a little bit of something better than that. You can't even give them 1 cent per song.
No, because they had to have that budget in order to create their DMs that they're going to come out with. You know how much it costs to extend the app to do DMs?
Yeah, that'll be. They're getting all this money from the rappers, right? So ironically, there's a little bit of crossover because the next thing that I ran into were rappers that had overall over 50 billion streams.
Like overall, like as far as
overall,
all their music
that their whole catalog.
I still feel like you've
billion.
got Drake, Eminem, probably Kendrick.
All 3 are on those lists. Yes, Drake, M, Kendrick,
Kanye, obviously is gonna be on there.
And you actually mentioned him before with the other one.
Jay-Z.
No, the younger one.
Future or Travis?
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
So Drake, Travis, M, Kanye, and Kendrick all have over 50 billion streams total. Now, the crazy thing that I thought was like mind-blowing is the difference between the number 1 and the number 2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start from the bottom of the list. Kendrick at 50 billion.
Okay, so
he's at the bottom of the list at number 5.
He's just hitting 50.
Kanye is just above him at 58.
Okay.
Tying with Eminem at 58. And this is rounded off, you know, like that's not going into the weeds, but 58 billion.
Okay.
58 point whatever, you know. Next up is Travis Scott at number 2 with 59.
Okay.
And then Drake, literally dwarfing all of them, 119 billion.
Crazy.
Like literally twice as much.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I thought that was crazy.
Do they count ringtones?
I don't know. They counted ringtones. It would be if they counted ringtones. I feel like T-Pain would be on that list.
Ooh.
I feel like T-Pain was.
And that's not to call T-Pain a ringtone rapper.
No.
But
he had a lot of He had some great ringtone beats.
Yeah.
You know, he had some great ringtone beats.
Yeah, I just wanted to separate that definition.
Yeah, and then the last thing, the other rabbit hole that I went down.
Wow, you just
one more. Yeah,
you just like Spotify. You don't even like listening to music anymore.
I just thought this was some interesting shit. They have a top producer that has 10 songs. Well, actually over 10 songs.
Well, I feel like Kanye's got to be on there,
with
right?
the billion streams. No.
So, because I would feel like he produced most of his songs that.
But it doesn't quite.
Wow.
Doesn't quite hit the same.
That's crazy. Okay.
But surprisingly, young kid by the name of Metro Boomin.
I'm not surprised right now. He's got a lot of tracks.
He's put out some hits, including the top one on the list was Ric Flair Drip.
Yeah, Ric Flair Drip.
1.83 billion.
Because the WWE actually ran with that for a while too, so they were playing it all the time.
Yeah.
Not to say they're using Spotify per se, but you know.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna do the whole list, but you know, some of the bigger ones on there: Mask Off, Future, Heartless, The Weeknd, Bank Account, 21 Savage. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That is some crazy stats.
Father Stretch My Hands, another one. So now this is on all the lists, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So congratulations, Post Malone. Which I feel some kind of way about Posty. I enjoy him as an entertainer. I enjoyed him when he did his what I refer to as a temporary rap stint. Because I don't really feel like he was a rapper.
He was like on that rappy auto-tune thing, kind of like, but he always said that like he was big into multi-genre music. So I feel like he did what he did sort of like for that genre, and then he kind of moved on to doing a little bit more rock, and then he kind of moved on to doing some country. Because he said he's a fan of so many genres.
Yeah. But I feel like without the hip hop, without the rap, I don't know if Post Malone would be who Post Malone is.
It definitely kind of opened the door. I think some of the features, for sure, opened the door for sure.
Because I mean, him doing all the tracks with I'm just gonna say Migos in general, but like Offset and Takeoff. What was that one that he did? White Iverson.
Yeah, White Iverson. I mean, but then even that second album where he had
Wow, that beat was dope.
Yeah, the Wow beat was fire. I can't lie, that beat was just dope.
Yeah, that beat was fire.
But he he had some features on there because he did the what was the one that was in Spider-Verse? Brain farting right now.
I know it, but I can't. I can hear it.
I'm brain farting on the dude's names too, and I know him. But anyways, he had that stuff, and then you kind of saw him. I feel like on that album you started to see him kind of genre shift because he had like that song Circles, and a few others, and then remember he had the feature with Ozzy Osbourne,
right?
Which also had Future on there, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was that. So so he kind of dabbled around in genres already by about the second mainstream album.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I think the next album after that was when he started going into a little bit more like rock, and I think it was more like soft rock type of stuff, and then now he's kind of doing some country.
Yeah.
So he did cover Hootie and the Blowfish. He did that cover of I Only Want to Be With You.
Wrong song.
I only want to be with you. It's the one that Ted remember when Ted made fun of A-I-O-U.
Yeah. Now I was thinking of a different I was thinking of I'd rather be with you.
Right. No.
Wrong song.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Completely wrong song.
Hootie. I go to Key and Peele. My name is not Hootie. They are not the Blowfish. But you're Hootie, right?
Hootie. Yeah. So yeah, I went down a little Spotify analytic rabbit hole. I just thought it was interesting, that these are the top streamed artists of, let's call it the decade right now.
That is yeah, there you go. You're tapped in. You're tapped in with the new gen.
Tap it in.
No cap.
Tap it in.
Well,
would have been nice to see and I understand why he's not on the list, but it would have been nice to see J. Cole on the list. But this isn't talent based. I
feel like because some of those other artists and things have been a little bit more saturated. Whereas Cole, I think, is more focused on quality.
Yeah, quality and not quantity. Yeah. Because Drake, I mean, I feel like Drake dropped something at least once a year.
When you throw out 300 songs, you're bound to get a few of them that are gonna stick. Right? So
yeah.
If I got a dartboard over there and I hurl 100 darts at it, something's gonna hit the bullseye.
Something's gonna stick.
So
yeah.
In other music news, since we're talking about music, do you remember the Gorillaz?
I got sunshine in our bag. Yeah. I've never seen them. Have they? Are there any physical pictures of the actual Gorillaz, or is it just all the
nobody knows?
It's just the animation, huh?
They're behind the mask, but they're coming out with a new album, man. So
man, how long has it been? It's been a while.
It's been a while, but
it's been a while.
New album's gonna be called The Mountain.
Nice.
I'm very interested. They released that Gorillaz album, just circling back, Clint Eastwood being the classic that it is, that was made off of a stock sound of a crappy machine,
right,
is hilarious to me. The fact that was made like that is just hilarious to me, because it's such a great song.
Yeah.
So but that album was dope. I remember they had a visual, there was a visual Blu-ray that they had for that album that was really dope. But this new album, it's been announced, called The Mountain, has some features that, aside from the Gorillaz being what they are, they're usually known for having some features.
Right.
But yeah, dude, the features on this one got my eyes a little open.
So who they got?
So I see that Black Thought, which I'm a big Roots fan, and I love Black Thought. So
I feel like I haven't seen him on a feature in a while.
I mean, he's doing the Fallon, thing. So I mean, I know, but he sat in on a couple of shows and whatnot, and done some freestyles and things like that. But I want a Roots album, and I know there's one on the way because Questlove already said it.
Yeah,
he said that there should have been one a long time ago because every time they thought they were done, they came with another song.
Right,
and he had to literally be like, "Stop! No more making new songs," because
just too much.
They needed to get a track list together, but
too much talent.
So Black Thought is one of the names that was dropped that has a feature on the album. So is Mos Def.
Oh snap! I mean, are we still going? It's Yasin Bey.
Yeah. So
don't dead name him.
I'm calling him by both names, man, because the thing about Mos Def, aside from his wordplay and his lyrical ability, his penmanship, his voice.
Yeah.
He's got a unique sound to his voice. Very unique. And it blends very well with the music that he generally chooses to be on. Yeah. So
I love voices like that because they're basically
instruments.
Yeah.
100%.
Jadakiss, great instrument. As his voice is a great instrument.
Yeah, it's just it's the tone, it's the unique. Like Killer Mike, like has that
another one.
It's a little bit of that, like that. I always describe it as deep but hollow.
Yeah.
But it has it comes off strong and powerful.
Right.
But it has that kind of hollowness to it, but it's just dope. Like he's got a dope sound. When Daz raps.
Daz is great.
Like his voice. Like there's just certain people, man, that you hear him rap and it's just like that voice is, like you said, it's a tool. It's a tool to the
so
music.
Unique.
Also, another one that piqued my interest, little posthumous feature, Proof from D12. Eminem's.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna get some Proof action on this. So
that's crazy.
I'm looking forward to kind of tapping in and checking it out.
I wonder how much unreleased music Proof has.
I feel like he's got to have some.
He's got to have some catalog.
Whoever's in charge got to figure out what to do. But yeah, I guess Gorillaz.
That's dope.
Gorillaz have a feature with Proof. So so they did release the full track list online, so you can go check that out. But I'm looking forward to checking out some new Gorillaz music, man. The features piqued my interest, along with the fact that it's the Gorillaz, and it's been a while.
Yeah,
welcome back. Welcome back to the scene.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
So in non-musical topics, I thought it'd be fun. There's been over the years, and I say years, but I say in the last few years it's kind of stepped up. But you see a lot of weird stuff on the internet, and one of the things that always it intrigued me only because of the weirdness behind it.
Yeah.
But have you seen some of the like viral combinations of food or condiments or things that you put together that like you're just like, what? Like why would you even do that? And people,
I haven't. The last time I saw some crazy food combinations was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle days. Like ice cream on pizza type joints.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, don't do that either.
No.
No, I mean,
love me some ice cream on a pepperoni.
That's foul.
A little ice cream, a little pineapple and pepperoni.
Ironically, there is a viral thing that says to put bake strawberries on pizza, and I'm sitting there like, no.
Yeah, I don't see myself trying that one out.
I mean, unless the sauce is icing. And like the instead of cheese, it's like some other like
now it's just a cookie.
It's a dessert, yeah.
It's a pizookie,
right? The dough is like some like cinnamon roll or something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's been a lot of disgusting trends. I mean, another simple one, but when people put ketchup on steak, right? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Ketchup on steak, huh?
I feel like
at least use A1.
See, I feel hell no. I feel like if you have to put sauce on the steak, you cook the steak wrong.
Yeah.
Because if you do a steak correctly, buttered up and whatnot,
shouldn't need any sauce.
Shouldn't need it, dude.
Got to put the sauce on it.
But like, and by the way, if you eat A1 sauce, I can't trust your palate on anything. So don't even bother recommending food to me. Like A1 sauce is the foulest of the foul.
Really?
And putting it on steak, that's just don't do that. Just season your steak.
Season it with A1.
Learn to cook. No. But more of the viral things I mean though is the one that was fairly recent was people were going around putting mustard on watermelon.
Mustard on watermelon.
And people were
that
saying,
is definitely an interesting combo.
People were saying, "Oh, this is the best," and blah blah blah. And I'm just sitting there like, now I enjoy a nice mustard on a sandwich, but I can honestly say, I don't want mustard on my.
Yeah, that's not a combination.
Watermelon.
That's
Now,
not two things I would have ever thought about putting together.
Some tahini on that mug, I'm down, but like I'm not putting mustard.
So are people putting mustard on all kinds of fruit, or is it just like
it's
a watermelon thing?
A watermelon thing. So
get you some little mustard sauce, dip in your grapes and everything. Like I can't.
Right?
Even...
No, that's pass. Like
they're using burger condiments on the fruit.
I'll take a Dijon mustard with a pretzel.
Right.
But like you're not putting mustard on fruit.
That's crazy.
So I guess technically, if you have a hoagie and you throw tomatoes on there, there's fruit. So before somebody hits me in the comments talking about what is just tomatoes in your hoagie, but on a sandwich, I can see most sandwiches, not all.
Yeah, I refuse to call tomato a fruit until I start seeing people eating them like apples.
People do eat them like apples.
I said until I start seeing it.
Well,
I haven't seen anybody do it.
People do it, but that's why there's even tomatoes called cherry tomatoes, dude, to emphasize the fruitness of it. It's a cherry.
I thought they were called cherry tomatoes because they were small.
It is, but I'm just making my point. so some of the other odd combinations that I've seen, peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Peanut butter and mayonnaise?
Now, again, I'm down for some mayonnaise.
The thought of that is giving me an upset stomach.
I'm down for some mayonnaise on, to moisten up my turkey sandwich or whatnot, or my ham and cheese, but...
Throw some peanut butter on there and round it out? Peanut butter on a turkey sandwich?
Some of these are going to get worse, but the other one...
Wait, they get worse?
The other one is pickles on vanilla ice cream. Excuse me.
Thought of that made you sick?
Made me terrible. Like just thinking about that. Now, I enjoy a good pickle again. And by the way, cucumbers, fruit on a sandwich. But I'm not
pickles on ice cream.
I'm not putting pickles on an ice cream.
I mean, I guess if you like that sour sweet, a little tart,
but that's the wrong kind of sour, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm not a pickle fan really to begin with. I eat them every now and then, but
so let's go a little different with the.
Are we going deeper? We're going deeper down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, and it's already making me even more sick.
Man.
So
just don't gag.
Vanilla ice cream and soy sauce.
Okay.
And that just sounds like just vomit in a bowl. But the other thing is that I've also seen related to soy sauce is they say dark chocolate and soy sauce. And I'm still like, no.
Salty sweet. I'm not a fan. None of these sound appealing to me.
And now I'm going to dive into two beverages.
Are these pregnant lady foods?
I don't even think pregnant ladies like this.
Midnight craving.
You hear about those like pickles and but I feel like this
sounds like pregnant food to me.
So here, let's get into some drinks. So are you a coffee drinker?
No.
It stuns your growth, right? And we don't do that. But no.
But I do drink Throttle House coffee.
Throttle House coffee is delicious.
No, I'm kidding.
You drink Throttle House teas?
Yeah.
But no, I drink my coffees, and we'll bring it down. This is the French roast. I do like the mocha one a little bit better. French roast is still good though. On that Throttle House tip, but I would not take Throttle House, brew it up, pour me a cup, and then mix it with orange juice, which is another viral drink.
Whoa.
Coffee and orange juice.
Talk about a well-rounded breakfast.
So I will drink orange juice with my breakfast alongside a cup of coffee.
But not together.
They don't share a cup.
Not mixed in together.
My Throttle House stays in a Throttle House cup.
And
my orange juice.
And your Sunny D stays in a Sunny D cup.
My orange drink. Yeah, so.
Some of that purple stuff.
Yeah, so I never had purple stuff. You got to show me one day.
The purple stuff?
Because I know you got some.
It's delicious.
I know you got some.
You know I got it.
The other drink that, again, this is going to sound pretty foul, but apparently people love it for its extra flavor, and it contributes to the smoothness and creaminess of the drink. Hot chocolate.
I'm on board.
Mixed with.
I hope you don't say mayonnaise.
Avocado. People actually drop and sometimes blend avocado into hot chocolate, and they claim that it enhances the chocolate flavor, makes it smoother and silkier. I will not be testing that theory. Or should we test all of these on a segment? Should we go through and get all these and do a segment?
That sounds like a waste of food because I'm not eating or drinking any of that shit.
Well, no, I feel like it's a waste of food, but I feel like there's gonna have to be a bucket nearby because we're gonna bite it and go
Man,
we're gonna have but those are just some of the many that are out there that
a hot chocolate mole.
that sounds disgusting.
Who even decides to put this stuff together?
And by the way, when you're having your delicious orange juice, remember to get Throttle House Coffee and Teas at throttlehousecoffee.com. Shout out to Throttle House, even though we're not doing a hot take. The hot take is that this hot coffee is delicious.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I don't drink coffee often, but when I do drink coffee, I definitely...
It stuns your growth, man, and we're too tall to have that
I'm actually
happen.
trying to stop growing. That's why,
So,
every now and then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not gonna even lie. I didn't drink coffee for a long time. It's only as of the last couple of years that I started getting into various coffees.
Yeah.
And ironically, I was turned on to Throttle House, and then Throttle House became a sponsor of the show, which
Thanks, Throttle House.
that's even a bigger benefit because now not only do I drink the coffee, but I get to be a part of their growth and promote their product.
Big facts.
So
Big facts. Yeah, I'm not a big caffeine kind of guy. Sodas, nor coffee, nor teas. I don't really do.
I'm not gonna lie. I drink teas more than I drink coffee. I love, especially cold teas. But
Yeah.
but I like brewing them myself mostly.
Yeah.
And again, Throttle House has a lot of different flavors of teas, so I do cop some teas from there because it makes them great. Their mango tea makes a fantastic iced tea, dude. Like all summer long, I've been just like big old pitcher in the fridge.
Going down.
So
That's what's up.
but those are some of the weird, viral, bizarre combinations of food that maybe we'll do a segment, maybe we won't. We'll decide if we want to waste some time.
I am interested to know if any of our listeners have
Tried any of these?
tried any of these or if they have any other combination of weird foods.
Yeah, hit us in the comments. Do you have you tried? So we had mustard and watermelon, peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich, chocolate, dark chocolate and soy sauce, vanilla ice cream and soy sauce, pickles and ice cream, coffee with orange juice in it. And how much what is the ratio of that, by the way?
Right.
Is it 1-to-1?
A little splash
And
up.
same thing for hot chocolate and avocado. Is it a whole avocado, half an avocado? Like how much avocado are we adding here?
Right.
But
Depends on how creamy you want it.
have you, right? Do you want how creamy? Nah, have you tried any of those combinations or are there any bizarre combinations that sound like they shouldn't work, but you find to be delicious that maybe we should give a try? And maybe we'll put something together and we'll give it we'll rate the stuff.
I'm down to do one of these. I ain't trying to do all of them.
So
We're not going to be in here. Avocados are expensive.
I got a buddy who has a tree, so we'll be all right.
Oh, bet.
We'll be all right. Discount freebies.
Love freebies.
So yeah, so that's that said, and I'm going to conclude that by once again emphasizing A1 sauce should be banned from shelves.
Maybe we should put some A1 in some coffee and see what
I'd rather eat at Cane's.
A1 on some ice cream. Maybe you should put some A1 on your canes.
No.
Some Heinz 57 maybe?
Heinz 57.
It's how steak is done. Actually, that's A1, but in other news.
let's tune into the movie channel.
Movies.
So, have you heard of the Poohniverse? It sounds like it should be X-rated. The
That
Poohniverse,
does sound X-rated.
but it's Pooh as in Pooh Bear. Poohniverse.
Ah, the Poohniverse.
So
the Winnie the Poohniverse.
So the Poohniverse is basically they're now compiling all fairy tale and Disney IP that has made its way into public domain.
Yeah.
And as you've seen, there's already been the Pooh Bear horror film.
Right.
That there's a sequel coming. They've talked about doing the Steamboat Mickey. So there's a Steamboat Mickey horror film coming.
That'll be interesting.
So this Poohniverse is all horror films,
right?
Using those
using
now,
our childhood favorite characters
that are now all public domain.
Yeah.
The latest of which, Pinocchio. So Pinocchio Unstrung, as it's titled, is the latest horror film coming to the Poohniverse. and Poohniverse does sound like
No, it sounds super. It sounds
whole nother genre.
super X-rated.
So whole nother genre. But they gave us a sneak peek at what Jiminy Cricket would look like. We'll have that right up here on the screen. And so the voice that they actually cast to play this is no stranger to horror films. I'll give you a hint.
Is it Jamie Lee Curtis?
Well, it's Jiminy Cricket, so I don't know if they could. I guess they could cast as a female at this point, right? They can do anything they want. No, but this person is no stranger to horror films, and you can say that he's in your nightmares.
Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund.
Robert Englund.
Wow.
England. Yeah, he's going to voice Jiminy Cricket. So I thought that's a pretty cool casting.
I wonder if I was gonna say I wonder if he's gonna bring a Freddy element to Jiminy Cricket, but
I feel like he's gonna definitely bring that growl to the voice. I feel like it's gonna have to. It's a horror film, right?
Yeah.
And if you judging by that image, it's a creepy looking cricket.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of dark, twisted.
That'd be dope. Maybe we'll get a new voice out of him.
So I'm already trying to imagine what the rest of somebody's. For one, if Jiminy Cricket looks like that, what is Pinocchio gonna look like?
Right.
And since this is a horror film, is Pinocchio gonna lie so that he can sharpen his nose and start killing people? Like, what's going on here?
Just running head first into his problems.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's Geppetto gonna look like or be? Is it? I feel like it's gonna have some similarities to the story. So he's probably gonna be a puppet that's gonna, obviously, it's called Unstrung. So I'm guessing he's gonna become a real boy, right?
Yeah.
Are we going to what was it? What was it called? The island with the donkeys?
Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island.
Yeah.
Epstein Island. I mean, Pleasure Island.
One and the same.
Is it going to take place in that kind of? I mean, are we going to have that whole thing where there's going to be like these crazy donkey kids, and how creepy could that be?
Right.
Are we going to be swallowed by a whale? Is Monstro making an appearance? And then
Inquiring minds want to know.
Then you also got what was the cat's name?
Cleo or Figaro?
Figaro, right? And the fish was Cleo? Or
the fish was Cleo. Yeah, I think the fish was Cleo and the cat was Figaro.
Maybe the other way. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Sounds right though.
But yeah, so are they going to be in this film as well?
Yeah.
Lots of questions remain. But I do find it kind of hilarious that they're taking these IPs as they become public domain, and they're creating these horror films. The Poohniverse, did you see the Poohniverse one by any chance?
No, I didn't.
So
hasn't crossed my list yet.
It's very, and this is not an insult. This is not meant to insult the creators. It's very horror cheesy, intentional though.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed watching it. It was kind of like, it gave me the same feeling I got when I first saw Sharknado.
Ah, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
Not as campy and stupid as that to a certain degree, which again, intentional. But along those lines, but a little bit more horror, right? It had its its jump scares and its horror elements. So
I used to love me some Sharknado.
The Steamboat Willie got me intrigued, and now we've got Pinocchio. So
I wonder who's going to be next on the list, because
I don't know which IPs are going public next. But
definitely
they seem to be only targeting the Disney stuff.
The Disney ones, yeah, because they did a Popeye, a dark Popeye,
which isn't Disney, but
it's not Disney. I did
see that, but that's not part of the Poohniverse.
I'm just thinking of all the childhood.
That's the Spiniverse.
I'm just thinking of all the childhood memories that are being ruined right now.
That's the Spinachverse.
Yeah, but no, it's definitely.
Yeah,
interesting to see how we've taken these.
It's a twist.
Bright, colorful, happy-go-lucky, cheery movies, and they're putting a crazy dark spin on them.
Well, I did see, and part of the reason I cracked the Epstein joke, whether some may think bad taste or good, I saw a whole breakdown
Careful what you say.
On Pleasure Island, and they're comparing it to that
Pleasure Island.
Both Pleasure Islands, comparing them together and talking about, if you really look at how twisted that was. I mean,
maybe
kidnapping kids, taking them there, giving them alcohol,
maybe
giving them drugs, gambling, teaching them the sins, right?
Yeah, maybe life imitates art. Maybe he was watching some Pinocchio and he had a bright idea.
So, But I love seeing how people compare certain movies, as certain elements and certain IPs, because the coming out of the Dark Island theory. The other one that always made me laugh was the comparison between Harry Potter and Star Wars,
Yes.
because it aligns so
So
exact.
well. Yeah.
It's almost like, and this is not, I'm not, this isn't critical,
Just an observation.
but J.K. Rowling, like watching a bunch of Star Wars and then writing these books with that in the back of her. You know how they say sometimes when you write things that you think is creative, it's really just your subconscious reinventing what you already
Something
know.
else that you already know. Yeah.
You know, it's almost like sort of like that to a certain degree. I mean, there's obviously vast differences between the two, but there's also some staggering
A lot of similarities. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I saw that comparison a while back, and they really broke down the characters' similarities, like each character's similarity,
Yeah.
and it was like right on par. It was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of those if you really dig down to the core. Because I want to say there's a certain, I can't remember the number of it, but there's like a certain story structure,
right,
that a lot of these stories follow along.
Like we talked about when we talked about Avatar, and like, you know, being like Pocahontas and Last Samurai and Dance with Wolves all being the same, or like you said, Living Single versus Friends.
Yeah.
You know, kind of
same story, just told in a different frame.
Yeah. So. Totally agree. So, but now we've got
nothing new under the sun.
Happy-go-lucky, shiny G-rated cartoons turning into, you know,
Horror.
R-rated horror films.
Which, I mean, is right up my alley. I was, especially as a kid, I was huge into horror flicks. I'm sure there's some trauma associated with that I haven't tapped into yet. But I mean, you know, I'm watching like it at 8 years old.
Right.
At 2 o'clock in the morning and loving it.
When you shouldn't have had it on, but you had it on.
Shouldn't have had it on at all. You know, so it's been a while since I've really gotten into horror movies, but it would be nice to see. Actually, I lost touch with horror movies. That's really what it was, because they didn't get me like they used to. And I think the last one that really got me was The Ring, when the chick came out of the TV.
So
that's really the last movie that I watched that had me like had my fucking pulse going. And
well, I feel like, and I think we talked about this in the Halloween special season 1, but what you
check it out.
What used to get me was on the older horror films, like the old Texas Chainsaws and things like that.
Yes.
Is it wasn't always what you saw, is what your mind thought it saw, or what it assumed happens off screen.
They left a lot more to the imagination.
So, and then when things would happen, that's what would make it scary, the suspense build up and things like that. And obviously there's the jump scares and things like that.
Yeah.
Now it's so blatant
they just show
in
it
your
to
face.
You. They just show it to you.
It's like let's buckets of blood, a little bit of nudity, and then some more buckets of blood and some gore. And it's like, yeah, the gore is crazy, like, and you're like, oh, that's gross or whatever, right? And you react, but it's not the same as the psychological of what you assumed is, oh man, they're, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's why I did, like you said, I tapped out for a minute. There was times where I jumped in, like the first Saw movie I thought was great. Second one was okay, and then it kind of just died for me. But the one that they redid with Chris Rock, I thought that one was really good. The Ring was cool. I did see did you ever watch I think it was a Japanese version that was made for him? Was it Japanese?
Yes.
Was it Korean or Japanese?
It was Japanese.
Right?
It was Japanese.
So I felt that one was done much better.
But I can't think of the name of it.
Right.
But I do remember.
It was done much better.
They spoofed it in Scary Movie.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That one.
So, but the Ring wasn't bad, and another one that was decent was Grudge. Was okay.
Grudge was good. I enjoyed Grudge.
Grudge was the one with the sound, right? Yeah. That one it was all right. But a lot of horror movies, like you said, I kind of they stopped being.
They stopped being scary.
Some of it that ruined it for me too was you know, being on sets and seeing how a lot of the stuff was done. So
you got to see behind the curtain.
So some of it when I would go, and this ruined it a lot when I went out with girls and stuff like that, because we'd go to horror movies, you know, and you know the thing when you're younger was take a girl to a horror movie because she's gonna grab. But the problem with me was that seeing some of the stuff and seeing especially movies that I was on the set and then I see the movie.
Yeah.
I would laugh. Like things would happen and I would laugh, right? And it wasn't even that I saw the final cut. I just saw how certain things were made. So I don't know what made the movie and what didn't. So I'm watching the movie for the first time with an ideal, but not knowing what's actually there.
Right.
But when things would happen, I would end up laughing while the audience is jumping or, you know, I'm getting grabbed on, but then I'd get grabbed on, but then it'd be like, stop. Like, because they're getting mad because
you're laughing.
I'm laughing. So my brownie points go away.
They're like, no, that's funny.
So, but I thought it was hilarious. And now with horror movies, for the most part, I find them hilarious because, to be honest with you, a lot of them are really cheesy.
Yeah.
But the only thing that's kind of gotten me back into it lately has been Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
He's the reason why I've started getting back in because and I can't wait to watch that the one with Marlon Wayans.
I believe it's called.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that because that trailer, some of the teasers they've been throwing out, and the stuff that I've seen on social media, even on Marlon Wayans' Instagrams and stuff. I'm anxious to see that movie because he's really like taken that level of again the suspense.
Right.
He knows how to drive that story, build it, and then get you.
Yeah.
And I feel like the flows of the movies are really good because some of those movies fly by. Like I'm like, this seemed like a 15-minute movie.
Yeah, they go quick
because it's so well timed out. It's so you're just
well developed. Yeah.
You're so engulfed and engaged that you forget time. So.
Yeah. Shout out Jordan Peele, and going back to what you were saying before about the suspense, he's not putting it in your face. Like he's leading you up to it
and making your own assumptions
and leaving it up to the imagination.
Yes. And
then he'll drop it on you at the end,
And I saw a story that some people saw. There was like a preview screener of him. But what they did was they showed, I think it was the first 20 minutes and that was it. And then they stopped it, and people that were in that, I'm sure they signed NDAs, but some people still talk about it as much as they can without violating that NDA.
Yeah.
But they've said that without giving any details, that when you're watching it, that 20 minutes was a blink of an eye. They said you're so into it and the story moves at such a great pace that when that 20 minutes ended, they were like legitimately angry.
Yeah, that's all that they got.
Yeah, that they have to wait to see the rest of this film.
Yeah,
and that tells me something. When you have various people with that same opinion, that tells me that this movie is going to be really good.
Yeah,
so I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to seeing that because the last time I feel like I heard of a buzz like that where you saw it was Batman. Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
The Joker scene in the bank.
Yep.
I remember seeing that in IMAX. They showed the clip before the movie. It was 20 minutes. And I'm like.
And he turns and looks at the camera basically.
I'm like, wait, what? That's all we get?
Yep.
Like, yeah, that was 20 minutes. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, this sounds like it's going to be a great movie.
Yeah, no, I'm very on board.
I can't wait.
And so far of this string of movies that he's done,
every single one has been dope.
And to be honest with you right now, I can't even tell you if I have a ranking order because I can sit there and start trying to rank them. But then like I think back and I go, no, wait, no, hold on. Nope. No.
Nope.
so
well, for me, I'll say
really
this.
Hard.
I will say
really
this. For me,
them.
Nope is at the bottom of my list.
And I thought that too sometimes, but then like I go back and I think about it and I go, is it?
Yeah, I think the top for me might be Get Out.
Get Out it's hard to argue that not being the best one.
I appreciate one. I think because it was the first one, I appreciate it.
But it was just so well done.
The underlying commentary, the underlying issues that it addresses in that movie that you don't that aren't even the highlight of the movie.
Right. But then he did all of this on that budget.
On a budget, on the budget that he had. Yeah.
Tight budget.
But
no, I agree. The underlying messaging.
Yeah.
There was, I say underlying, but it wasn't underlying. If you're watching the film, it was obvious, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just that the pace
and
of that movie
for black people, that's really scary.
Right. So,
but yeah, Us was great. Them was great.
And I love the one-word titles, by the way. I think just keep
that's the best
going.
part of it. That's the best part of it.
So no, I'm very much looking forward to him. It's really hard for me to rank it because, I know you're saying Nope, but like at the same time I'm going Nope because then I start thinking about Nope and I go.
Don't get me wrong. Nope was great.
Like being on the bottom of that list is not an insult. Like that list is a solid list.
Again, another movie where he leaves it up to your imagination because you never see.
Right.
You never see it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, no, I start to think about my order, and I know the first time I tried to make an order, Nope was at the bottom, and then I was like, wait, am I wrong? Like I had to question it because.
Yeah.
But like you said, being at the bottom of that is not a long list anyways, but being at the bottom of that list is not an insult because every one of those movies have been solid.
Yeah.
And again,
like if that's the worst movie that he's done.
Right.
Like
right.
Yeah, come on.
Which is better than like 90% of like or 95% of the other thriller / horror movies that are out right now.
I know one movie it's better than War of the Worlds.
I know.
Shout out Ice Cube.
Thousands upon thousands of movies that are better. So I did.
Did you watch it?
As I said I would. So and I'm not gonna lie. it was not in one sitting. It was.
You had to break it up.
I made it a series. It was the War of the
Oh
Worlds.
man.
So
He's like, I couldn't take it all at once.
I think I broke it up. I want to say I watched it. I think I sat down 4 times. I want to say I broke it up in 4 sections over the course of about 6 days.
Wow.
But 5 or 6 days.
But you got through it.
Oh man,
Torture.
that was all I could take. Because like I'd get to a point and I go, I gotta stop. Because like not only was like my brain like telling me just go to sleep, but I had to just get up out of my chair, walk around, and go do something. Like I felt like I was so unproductive within those 15, 20 minutes spurts that I was watching.
Yeah.
I was like, I just need to go do something now. So yeah, so it was small steady segments.
Yeah. I hope this doesn't, and I'm sure it doesn't, but I hope this doesn't discourage Ice Cube from doing more stuff in the future.
I doubt it. I mean, he's even said, dude, it was filmed during COVID.
Yeah.
It was limited staff. It was filmed in front of a green screen, mostly by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what can you do, right?
Yeah. Couldn't even imagine those conditions,
I feel like the movie they should have just push pause and reconvened when
done it later.
You know,
redid it. Well, you know what? Maybe they'll come out with like a director's cut or something where they can redo the movie, but not in a pandemic.
Hey, ChatGPT, re-render this, or VO3, re-render this entire film using AI and make it just better. That's the whole prompt.
That's
make
the
it
prompt.
better.
Make it better.
Prey comes back. Impossible. No can do'sville.
No can do'sville, baby doll.
So you got the reference.
Oh, I know the reference.
But yeah, I'm happy to see him. I'm looking forward to it. That list is a short list right now. It's going to grow. It will shift. It will change.
It will.
But so far, I can't say that any of them are on any bad list of mine.
No, not at all. If I'm not mistaken, because I don't know and I don't have the information in front of me, and I'm not going to look it up. But if I'm not mistaken, they all did really well on Rotten Tomatoes. If I'm not mistaken.
And if they didn't, I feel like Rotten Tomatoes is culturally biased.
Fake news. No, but yeah, I mean, honestly,
yeah, they did. I believe they did too as well.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, though, kudos to Jordan Peele for even stepping into the genre, because, and this is more due to my ignorance than anything. Like, I can't think of any other Black film director or producer that's done horror to that level.
Well, we just had Sinners.
Coogler.
So
he's new, but I'm saying like before that
he's new, and he doesn't only do that genre. He's dabbled in other stuff, but he is kind of,
because I mean,
he's kind of settling in now that he's doing X-Files and some other stuff. So
he might be entering into that genre more frequently.
But it's
but
again,
like when you're thinking of
movie.
horrors, you're thinking of Stephen King's, you're thinking of Dean Koontz, you're thinking of Alfred Hitchcock. Like
right.
For Jordan Peele to even be in those conversations, like, hats off to him, because the fact that his movies hold weight in those categories, in those same arenas, like that's some top tier work.
And like
right
I said,
there.
for me, the horror films really died out. I'm especially in the climate today. I find myself steady watching comedies.
Yeah,
steady watching feel good comedies and slapstick and all kinds of stuff, just because.
The real world is
I feel like laughing now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But the horror movies just haven't been doing it for me, but except for, like I said, in these last couple of years with this string, I've definitely been into it. But yeah, I'm more of I'll watch a drama from time to time. I watch the action, the Marvel, the things like that, but like I find myself diving into comedies a lot more lately. So
bring a little levity to life.
What does the viewer think as far as the Jordan Peele horror pack? Can you rank them? Do you have an order? Do you have a preference that sits at the top of that list?
That isn't Get Out.
Hit us in the comments, and we will see you on the next episode of
Can You Reach That?
Can You Reach That?
Can you reach that?
Can You Reach That? Brought to you by Double One Entertainment in Coopersville. Hosted by Tango and Coop. And created and edited by Tim Greenlee and Brandon Adolphus. Music, sound design, and editing by Michael B. That's me. Visual art and graphic design by Jonathan Greenlee. Additional visual design by Timothy Greenlee.